Door Guys Podcast. This is Davis.
And Vinnie.
Sean.
I'm Billy.
I'm Tyler.
And Tyler.
He hasn't been on forever, but yet he's still coming in late like he used to.
Welcome to the show. If you're watching, you can see we're remote. If you're listening, you can probably hear that we're remote again for this week's episode. There's storms going on, and we just had some scheduling issues, so we're doing it remote. We liked doing it last time this way, so we're here. Everybody's here.
And it didn't sound terrible last time.
No,
not too bad at all.
I dig this.
That way we can have you can be on more.
And shirt unbuttoned.
We weren't stopping you from unbuttoning your shirt at the club.
Mm-hmm. I do like my basement too.
This last week I had to work during the day a couple times at the club, and I had a visitor on my first day early in the morning. I was in ticket booth, and during the times I've worked it before now, for the most part, it was during pandemic. So we could there's a metal door at our ticket booth that rolls up and down. And it was down for most of the pandemic because we didn't want people like coming up to it anyway. Well, now it's up again. And when it's up, the village point of the whole outdoor, the fancy new age outdoor mall, their office is down the hall from us. So anybody coming to that office comes up, and then they're confused because the Funny Bone's the first place they see when they're looking for the office. They usually ask me if it's open. I direct them down there. This guy rolls up who... actually, I didn't know if it was a guy or a girl at first. It was like a character from Mad TV. They were Asian, and they were big, and they tripped over their tongue a lot when they talked. And
Interesting.
He asked me where it was. I found out it was a guy later in the conversation, and so I told him. And then he went into this probably 15-minute story about how he's coming up to complain to security because he was in the Apple store, and he had a shirt that was very long and very short shorts. And so he got kicked out by security because people were complaining that he had no pants on. But he was telling me that he did, in fact, have pants on. Then it took a turn because, like I said, he was Asian, and he was like, the security guy was black, and the other guy that accused me were black. And then it turned into like a race thing. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck, dude? It's Monday morning. Colleen's like in her meetings with the rest of the Funny Bones behind me. So she has no idea this is going on. This guy's not going to leave anytime soon. Because then after he tells me about his beef with the mall, he starts to go, oh, so do you guys have ventriloquists that come in here? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, do you have hypnotists that come here? And I'm like, not anymore. And so he just keeps asking questions like that. And I'm a pretty nice dude, but after a while, if I'm getting annoyed, it's pretty hard for me to hide that I'm being annoyed. Right. And then he kept going back to his pants ordeal, and then I finally just like super loud, I was like, you should go tell him. So then he went and told him. He was in the Village Point office for a total of 5 minutes. He talked to me longer than that, so they told him to go fuck himself right when he came in there and told him that story. And so that was my excitement for Monday morning last week.
Wow. What time was this?
Maybe 10:30, 11.
That's a lot of story.
It's too early for that
early.
much bullshit.
How big was this big person?
I would say probably pushing 300, and couldn't walk very good.
Definitely took the elevator.
Damn, that's a big Asian.
Oh, big.
It's a big Asian. I mean, like a sumo wrestler?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Might have hurt his leg in a sumo fight. Maybe that's why his shirt was too long, because he had a sumo diaper on. Who knows?
Maybe.
Let's all shut. The only big Asian I ever remember seeing was Hawk Hanna on N64.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I just mean I don't know that I've seen a big Asian person before. I'm saying this in the most innocent of farm boy ways.
I mean, there has to be a lot of them. There's the most of them.
Well, this guy had brain damage too, for sure. So
I'm sorry.
wait, I think Vinny's frozen, guys.
Yeah,
Looks like it.
froze.
Oh, that's weird.
He's
If you're
frozen while
watching
he was
on
having a good
YouTube,
time,
check out
though.
Vinny's teeth. They look great.
Oh. Shit. So what else is new?
No, we had shows with Dusty Slay. They went off without a
Mhm.
hitch. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love him.
Alec was really good.
Oh yeah, the feature. Yeah,
The
he was
feature.
good.
Mm-hmm.
He came in. He lives in a van, and
Yeah.
a couple days before he got there, like Colleen was like kind of freaking out because we didn't know where his hotel was, and she even like told his agent, she's like, if he was a real comedian, he would have contacted me. And then he showed up, and she's just like, and she's nice about it, but she does it in her own way, where she was like,
Right.
we couldn't get a hold of you to find your hotel. And he's like, oh yeah, I just travel around in a van and sleep in my van or whatever. And
What
she's like,
the
oh,
fuck?
okay.
Yeah.
So that's why he doesn't
And then he
contact.
killed.
He was hilarious.
Yeah, he was great.
So keep living in that van.
Fuck yeah. Living that van life. Could be down
That-
by the river. It could be behind the AMC, whatever you want.
I do want to say the music, if it was good at the top, I said it last episode at the end. If it was good at the top, that's Dan from Narcotic Self. If it was terrible and sounded terrible, that's Stan from Neurotic Elf. So that's our new music. Is Vinny gone? Is that what's going on here?
I don't know. Vinny?
Can you hear me?
Vinny.
can hear ya.
All right. I don't know. My stupid computer is screwing up, so I'm gonna.
I blame the backgrounds. Whenever I tried to fuck with those, my shit kept freezing, and I'd have
Really?
to back out and rejoin.
Hey,
Just
Sean,
about-
why
What?
don't you get this shit working good, dude?
Yeah.
This
Tech
isn't
support.
what I work on. I don't work on this.
Oh.
Open a
Interesting.
ticket.
Oh.
So Vinny, yeah, just try and sign back in, I guess, maybe.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
just-
still
Click stop video.
We're gonna tech support this right now, everybody.
there.
You got Ring Central, check this out.
I think it's my stupid laptop.
It
You
could
should
be.
buy a used one. I did, and mine's working great.
Is that the laptop that I had gotten you that one time, or did you get a better one?
No,
That one
I
sucked.
got a better one. Yeah,
It did.
you guys sold that to me for way too much.
Free? Fucking wiped it
That
and
is a
put
lot.
fresh windows on it, and I gave it to you like, yeah, it kind of sucks. Here you go.
No,
I don't even remember how we acquired it. We just got it.
I bought this from a guy that he works for a computer place and does like refurbs. It came from
That's
like a college or something, so it's decent.
Yeah.
I
A lot
paid
of
like
porn on it?
no, I got
No.
my phone for that.
It's true.
You never watch it on your phone, dude.
Phones are definitely more portable than laptops.
Now that I have,
What's wrong with your
now that
phone?
Oh, you guys are just walking around beating off everywhere, like around a corner, or fucking. You gotta keep it at home on your computer, dude. You fucking animals.
dude, I know a guy that got caught in a work truck beating it.
Probably
That's
watching
too
on his phone.
You want to know something else more fucked up?
Yes.
You saw a guy get caught in a grain elevator beating off.
No. But I got a buddy that used to beat off in his pig barn all the time.
Gross.
He
Who
like
the
to
pig?
smell
That guy
shit.
fucks pigs for sure.
No, he's actually my best friend.
I'm sorry. Ty's
He
best
doesn't.
friend. You
I
probably
know
gonna
it's-
listen to this.
No, he doesn't.
All right, perfect.
If he
But
did,
it
he's
is-
not gonna anymore.
No, I mean I'm the one that sold him out for beating off around pigs.
We don't know his name. What's his name?
Yeah, nobody knows who he is.
I was
Just
trying
out
to
him
think
real
of something clever. Who's doing that?
quick.
I don't know. I think lightning just struck
Benny?
inside my room.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like down here too.
Vinny just connected a second time.
Oh,
I think I'm still on California
did.
time. I'm about ready to pass out.
What time is
But
it in California?
It would be
right now?
like
It's
7
earlier.
o'clock.
Yeah, it's earlier.
Like it's daytime still.
Okay, I'm jet lagged.
When did you get in town?
Last night at 7. But then I worked today.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know. It was a long day of traveling. So listen to this.
How-
So
yeah.
I totally. Oh,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just going to ask how your trip was.
so Friday, I left Omaha to fly to San Jose. I went to Houston, and I left at 4 a.m. My flight took off at 5:30. Went to Houston, then went to San Jose, got to the club, and so I was up from 3 a.m. till 3 a.m.
God.
And I made 150 in koozies the first show. And I didn't even think I did well. And I'm like, God damn, that's awesome. I can't wait to sell koozies the second show. And then they had a big couch in the green room. And I just laid my head down for a minute after my set. And then I woke up and the manager was like, dude, I tried to sell your koozies for you, man. Nobody wanted to buy them from me. He's like, I woke you up 3 times and you just wouldn't move. And I was like, oh, shit. So I literally just slept through the merch table, the whole thing.
I saw you.
I mean,
post
I
that.
did my job. I didn't have to do, it's no skin off their back if I sell merch or not.
Right.
And I don't have to go back up after him. They just end it after him now.
Okay.
So I just slept all night on the couch and missed selling. I missed $100 or so, probably.
Damn.
Do you introduce him to come out to stage, though?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
do 15 to 20 and then introduce him. And then I'm done, though.
So what club did you do?
San Jose Improv.
The San Jose Improv. Okay, so all I can relate it to is like how our club runs. Like, what would you say? Like, what could you compare between the two clubs? Is kind of what I'm curious about.
Well, I do have
Like,
a good thing. It was like the size of it was a theater, like an old town
Damn.
theater.
Okay.
So it fit 500 people. It had
Nice.
a balcony.
Damn.
And then it had like the old brick wall on the back, so that's
Mhm.
cool. But and everybody was super nice there. But so afterwards, the servers rolled dice and played craps with their tips,
Damn.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah,
kinda
dude.
awesome.
and I thought that was badass.
That is
Way
badass.
more hardcore than our servers.
See, that's
Oh,
the answer
yeah.
that I wanted. Yeah.
The one,
That's
and there was
fucking
one
cool.
of them. One of them was like a hustler. I mean, he was like the. And this one kid turns.
He's like, I
man,
double my money every night.
this one kid went through his tips and owed $40.
Oh,
He's like, man,
Damn.
I owe $40.
That's bad.
were they throwing the dice off the brick wall in the back of the stage?
No, but just off the
They
wall
need
in the
to.
front by the ticket
Gotcha.
booth. It was
Damn,
a
that's
huge
crazy.
old theater. It was, I mean, big old building. It was cool. But it runs about like we do to a point.
So, because it was a theater, do they have tables in there? Is it just seating?
They had to be honest, I don't even know.
You didn't
It
look.
was, I think
Fair.
mainly just seating. It was just such a big room. And I definitely was different with the laughs because I would think I wasn't. I mean, I would come off and they'd be like, man, tell me whatever. But I would be thinking, God, that. And then I would talk to people, but the laughs just don't ring off the big high ceilings, big high. So
Oh,
it just
yeah.
feels like work the whole time you're up there because it's not one congregated amount of laughter.
Yeah, we pack people together.
Yeah, it's not like that there. It's pretty spread open. I mean, it was a loose 500.
And we got high ceilings too in our club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now,
we
you-
do.
a lot of people, comments will complain about that, like, oh, you got these real high ceilings. That's conducive to laughter. But it sounds like their ceilings were even higher than ours.
These are like school gym high.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
I mean, you could play
Well, I mean, they have a
basketball.
balcony.
Yeah,
True.
it's super high.
Yeah, that's crazy. So people probably just kind of flow in and seat themselves in something like that, I would assume.
Yeah, it's pretty in and out. And I mean, the dude Noel sold out 5 shows. He sold out a Sunday night show. That's 500 a show.
That's crazy.
nice.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know that I know him. He looked familiar.
He was at the Funny Bone. He sold out both shows. It was only a one-nighter.
Okay.
No, was it?
We didn't work him.
No, I thought it was a
probably
2-nighter.
didn't.
Oh,
He
maybe
looked
it was a
familiar, but I
two-nighter.
didn't recognize him.
Maybe Daryl worked that one. I worked Friday. I did sound for him one night for sure. Because I remember the Tom guy came in and was like, his manager, Tom Ryan, I think, is that his name?
He's cool as shit.
He's super cool. And they showed up at the back door and I was letting him up or whatever. And the Tom Ryan guy was like, this will be the easiest night you've had fucking all year. And I was like, what? And this was, I think it was pretty close to after we had fucking old Bob. Because I remember like being nervous, like, fuck, this guy's a YouTube guy.
Yep.
Sound's gonna be fucking crazy with sound cues and shit. Like, fuck, man. And they didn't have any of that shit. And that Tom guy was super cool.
My bad.
Oh no, I thought you had something to say. Yeah, anyway, that dude was super cool. Fucking he was telling me how crazy the fans are for Noel. Like that they went to breakfast in Omaha at like First Watch or something, and they couldn't even have breakfast there without people coming up and asking for his autograph or pictures while he was eating.
Really?
And he said they have to be like, no, like after I'm done eating or whatever. But yeah, that's why he wanted to come up the back way and shit, because his fans are, I guess, insane.
We went to the beach. We went to Santa Cruz. And there were chicks and dudes running up all over, like, oh my God, Noel. Oh,
No way.
I noticed
crazy.
you over there. Oh, yeah. All sorts of people on the beach. And they're the coolest. They're just a smooth crew. They
that's
are
cool.
easy. They run it good.
They're super nice too.
Is he a
Are they gonna
YouTube
have
guy
you
or
do-
TikTok or how does everybody know him?
He got huge with the Tiny Meat Gang podcast.
It's on YouTube.
His
On
podcast. So just a podcast.
Right, but he started with comedy. So, like, he was a stand-up first.
Well,
like
yeah,
a
but-
Trevor Wallace kind of.
But
What?
stand-up guys aren't getting recognized at the beach.
Right. He's getting recognized from the internet stuff.
From the
I'm
podcast.
just saying he's not a YouTuber that sucks at comedy.
Gotcha.
You know, like some of those 20-minute acts that don't do so great.
Had a couple.
He's super legit and has a legit hour.
Name
That's
names.
I don't even remember the guy's name. I just heard
I
about it
couldn't
from you
say
guys.
any off the top of my head right now. Are they going to have you do more shows or?
I'm not gonna jinx myself,
Fair.
but there's penciling.
Nice. That's cool.
Pencil can be erased.
Yeah, it can be minky.
It can be Mickey. Oh, fuck.
Don't say his name, then he'll start calling us.
Snap 3 times and he shows up behind you.
Give me 10%.
And he's got a great gig for you. But somebody's already booked it.
How many followers do you think he could get us?
Who?
Gary or
Minky.
Noel?
Minky.
Have you seen how Minky does his posters on Facebook? He could get us no followers.
I know.
I featured for Dave Waite, a guy from LA, and Minky's poster before Jason made it for him was just a screenshot of Dave's bio in his DMs and then a screenshot announcing the show together on the deal.
Wait, that was the poster?
Yeah, his advertisement was just 2 screenshots with Dave's bio.
Fuck.
Sounds like
doesn't
we would
realize-
lose us followers.
There's like literally a fucking app that you can make posters on your phone, and then like go to Kinko's and print out the fucking poster, and it like does everything for you.
Minky, if you listen to this, I love you.
We love him too.
You'll have to go to
Ridiculous.
YouTube to see that, Gary. What else did you do in California? I mean, shit, you haven't been on here forever. What else have you been doing?
Fuck.
Period.
Yeah,
I went fishing today.
I saw that over your lunch break.
I caught a bass on lunch break. I rollerbladed a shitload in California. Dude, so the Missouri River is sketchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, lots of times downtown, it's sketchy. But I saw this river going into San Jose, and I saw like rocks, and I saw a nice trail, like everything where you would think it was this serene, like urban river, sweet. And I'm like, I got a rollerblade down there. And I like dropped down over this little hill onto the trail, and I was like, holy fuck. I mean, it was the valley of the shadow of death. There was a half-naked woman laying on a mattress next to the river, moaning and waving. And I was like,
Was she baiting?
no, she was homeless and drugged, and it was like I've never seen so many homeless shelters, and it smelled like dead people. I mean, the whole thing it was the jankiest thing I've ever seen. I was like, I skated like a mile on it until literally the trail just ended with homeless camps on the trail.
Like at the end of it?
Jesus.
Not on the end of it, like just blocking the
So
trail.
you just couldn't go any further because of all the homeless?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's wild.
I mean, I've heard that it's bad, but that's mostly I've heard like in Los Angeles and shit, but I would assume, I guess it's a lot of big cities these days. That's crazy. Good thing you didn't get stabbed.
Well, you weren't even in
No.
Los Angeles. You were in San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose.
Yeah. So, I mean, Los Angeles is even bigger than San Jose.
Yeah.
Right.
Los Angeles is worse.
Yeah. Los Angeles, you would have gotten like 100 feet of trail.
So, what kind of fish you think are in that river?
And there wasn't anything. No, I don't even know. I looked. It wasn't much of a river anyways, but when I said at the shows, I did some riffing and saying I rollerbladed. And when I said I went to the Guadalupe River, the whole theater was like, like, we don't even go down there.
Jesus.
You should have said something like, I fished on the whatever river that was and got my PB on tampon out of that river. Wasn't that one of your jokes early on? You talk
Yeah.
about catching a tampon.
I told it there too. They didn't like it.
Good call, Sean.
I caught a toilet wipe today in the Missouri.
Awesome.
I-
And you
I
keep
get-
fishing it.
Did you fillet
I
it?
don't eat them anymore.
That's good.
The fish, not the toilet wipes.
But
eat
the
both.
tampons does.
That's bullshit. I think you gave me a fish that you caught on the Missouri River, dude. And I'd never seen meat like that. It was like black on part of it.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You're like, here's some fish for Christmas.
Did I give you fish?
Oh, yeah, one time.
Yeah,
I didn't eat it. I threw it away.
Are you shitting me?
Good call.
You did. I think it was out of the Missouri.
It was a walleye.
No, it wasn't. It was not a walleye.
I would not. That's all I would keep is a
you
walleye
think
or
so?
sauger.
It might have been out of Carter Lake, dude. I don't know. It smelled
That's just
weird.
as bad.
I like Carter Lake, man.
The fish?
No surprise.
Oh, I've never ate the fish out of there.
Oh.
Oh.
All
Well,
I
yeah.
ever catch is bass out of Carter Lake, and I don't eat bass.
Why not?
More just because people freak out.
Oh,
Really?
People freak out if you eat bass?
Really?
Some people, they're a sport fish. People are all about catch and release of them. You know, all that. There's
Oh, the guys down at Carter Lake in the Missouri River are big into catch and release.
down there, they're not.
Say, I've eaten bass before, but once they get above 1 to 2, about 2 pounds is about the max, and they start to taste off. But yeah, a good 1 to 2 pound bass tastes, you know, almost as good as any panfish.
I've ate plenty. It's just like the tournament guys and people like that are all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out at my mom's lake, I saw the neighbors caught a bass, and in its mouth was a baby duck.
Dude, I've heard that. I've heard of that
It's
shit.
just a mouth, and inside the mouth was the head of the baby duck because it just swallowed that motherfucker. It was fucking sick.
I saw a picture a guy in Kansas on Facebook yesterday posted. He cut a bass open and it had a snake in it and a vole. Like
Nice.
you know what I'm talking about? Like those little like a rodent.
Like a tiny mole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a
It
mole.
has like a pink hand for a fucking on its face.
Yeah, it had like a foot-long snake in its belly.
Holy
That's crazy,
shit.
dude.
They'll eat anything.
Clearly.
That's why they
there-
taste like shit.
There's whole YouTube videos of people using like licorice and like tin cans and like just the dumbest shit to catch bass. They'll bite literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't
Yeah, I've heard of
catfish
the
like that too?
licorice.
Yeah, catfish eat whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But catfish
Stink.
eat the shit on the bottom of the ground, on the bottom of the lake and river, where bass will eat the shit on the top.
All the rednecks in Omaha fish for catfish with chicken soaked in cherry Kool-Aid.
What?
Yeah, they call it cherry chicken titties.
What the fuck?
They're using
Cherry chicken
breast meat
titties?
for chicken breast meat for that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a waste of expensive chicken.
Chicken's not that expensive.
Have you been shopping lately?
Not for chicken.
Clearly.
I choose pork.
I want to smoke some chicken with Kool-Aid on it instead of another marinade.
It might be good.
Yeah, a little grape chicken.
Oh.
It's good enough for catfish. What do you fucking, don't turn your nose up about it.
Dude, make blue Kool-Aid to do it.
Blue raspberry?
Yeah, that blue chicken. That'd be awesome.
Billy says no.
No.
No. Fruits
No.
and chicken. No.
I've boiled it in tea before.
Chicken?
It gave a good color.
Don't boil
What
chicken.
the fuck?
Like,
Good
what the fuck?
color?
You boil chicken before you sear it if you don't have a grill and you're.
Well, yeah, but why?
So I
Did it give a
boiled it.
flavor?
I boiled it in Lipton tea.
Is that a pig farm fucking recipe?
No, it's just something I came up with on the fly.
How was it?
Good. I seared it in butter.
That's
Did
the
it-
trick.
Did it taste like tea or did it just give you the caffeine buzz?
I don't even know. It was a long time ago. I just know I did it.
That's fair.
I want to go get my ice cream again.
Go for it. Go
What kind
for
of
it.
ice
You'll
cream
be.
is it?
I think Sean
We're
left
just
once
sitting here talking
already.
about fish and chicken and
I was just checking my camera.
When are you going to talk, Sean?
What do you mean?
Oh,
shit.
I don't
So-
mind this, but I will say I do miss just being around a good old live circle jerk with you dudes.
This Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna judge the clash, so
Well,
for
then you'll be
sure
there already.
You'll be there
I'll do
then.
the pod.
I
Yeah,
do
next
have
week's
that.
episode is going to be real good. So you guys should turn this one off and get to that one.
No shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
I do have to say our club's chicken tendies are better than the KC Improv's chicken tendies.
Really?
All right, good.
I didn't have tendies at the San Jose Improv because I'm over them for now.
That's fair.
You're
Tended out.
you're into ice cream now?
Yeah. I've tendied myself to death in Omaha.
Yeah.
Well, which one of our tenders are the best? Were they the McDonald's chicken nuggets? Were they the ones Brian makes fresh back there? Are they the other 5 different ones that he orders? Which ones are your favorite?
Yeah, you really can't track Brian's tendy game.
No.
No.
He's been on the handmade ones lately.
Oh yeah.
Not when did we work together? Was it Thursday?
Oh yeah, you're right. It
Yeah,
wasn't
Thursday. It was
Nope.
like the chicken nuggets.
It was nuggets again.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I worked Saturday and Butters
Are you
was
fucking
cutting up
kidding me,
chicken.
bro?
You got you
Do
got
that
complete
full
with the
house,
tendies.
the full house belly roll.
You got fucking real homemade chicken tendies on
I
Saturday?
didn't order them. I ended up getting the wings. That's what I went with.
Thursday, yeah.
And they
Thursday I got
weren't the
nugs.
best, but that's okay.
My stomach
You
was
cleared
real
the
bad.
last of the bag of the nugs, so
Yeah, I did.
You must
Probably.
have. What kind of ice cream you got there?
Terrific cheesecake.
Ooh, I bet that's good.
where'd you get that
Welcome
from?
to the Door Guys Food Cast.
No shit. This is the fishing and
Oh,
food
yeah.
hour.
I have a chicken fried steak in there. I can go get it and I'll start eating that shit.
Fuck, dude, ice cream sounds good.
I stopped at Chubb's on my way home from Carter Lake.
Chubbs?
That's the gas
The gas
station in
station.
Carter Lake.
No, it's a grocery store in North
grocery
Iowa.
store? Is it?
No. Thought it was
I
gas
love
station.
it. They have armed guards at the door.
Oh, Jesus.
Does it
Did
make
you
you
show
feel
them your
safe?
tits?
I
Yours is
shop
better.
there every day. I love it.
Dude, you
Shopping
take
around.
amazing risks.
Shopping on guns makes you feel at home, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he's got a couple things. He's a big old dude, so that scares people right away. And he's got a mullet and shit, and he's on rollerblades. So they're like, even if they have a gun, they're like, I'm not fucking with this guy.
The first day I ever shopped there when I moved to town, the lady midway through the transaction just goes, "Baby, you look like you own horses." And I've been going ever since.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
I've just been eating blow pops lately, and I'm talking like eating them, like not even sucking on them, just crushing them with my teeth right away. I don't know why. They're
What's wrong with
delicious.
you?
And then I spit
Go
the
on.
gum out right away. I don't even
Do you
chew it.
have a low iron deficiency with Mrs. Peacock's pregnancy?
Oh, is it rubbing off on me? I don't know. Is that what it means that I'm eating all these suckers?
I think don't women chomp on ice when they have an iron deficiency when they're pregnant?
Oh, they eat dirt too. They're known to eat dirt.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they eat dirt, dude. They crave that dirt
You
because they
get
don't got
that
enough
nutrients. They need those
Yeah.
nutrients from the soil. Even though
Yeah,
our
so
West
it's-
Omaha soil's full of fucking fertilizer.
iron. Yeah. I dug
So
a hole for her out back.
You weren't doing a bit there? That's real.
I mean, both. It is real, but
And he really did dig a hole.
yeah. Yeah, when she wants a snack, I just bring a bowl of dirt in. Like, she's got to eat it on the floor, though.
Like a dog.
Yeah.
Do you buy dirt from the hardware store, or do you just dig it out of the backyard?
I mean, the good dirt is at the hardware store. That is the potting dirt. That's really got a lot of nutrients in it. Healthy
Yeah.
daughter right there.
Miracle,
Healthy
Miracle
fucking
Grow.
daughter.
I don't think Davis's kid needs Miracle Grow. That's gonna come out. She's gonna come out big enough as it is.
She's gonna hear me and come in here and punch me in the fucking teeth.
Oh, then you need to speak louder because we need to get that on film.
Earlier when the sirens were going off, they were freaking out, like going to the basement, and she was like, "Oh," I was like, "Well, I'm about to do this podcast," and she was like, "Oh, geez," and I was on the phone with Walsh, and he was like, "Shut up." Then she said something else, and he was like, "Did she hear me?" And I was like, "No, she did not."
You remember our rule? She can't talk to me till she's not pregnant.
Oh yeah, I know. She's real mad about it.
I'm sure.
You did ask me today. You're like, is she still pregnant? I was like, yeah. We talk all the time.
Remember before she got pregnant when we were in the garage and she freaked out when I said something about she was talking about getting pregnant and I said something about don't talk her.
Oh yeah. You go.
We're not going to be friends until after it's over.
Yes. That made her mad. That made her very mad.
And now you're holding that.
She freaks out in there a lot. Andres one time, after one of the shows that she went to when she was like hammered up there, we were sitting in the garage and he texted me. We were just chilling after the show, and Andres texted me and was like, "Your wife called me a spick tonight." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Hey, did you call Andres this?" And she was freaking out. She's like, "I would never ever say that." And then Andres was like, "Just kidding." So yeah, she doesn't like any of us. Maybe Vinnie. She probably likes Vinnie and Sean.
I haven't done anything to her.
Oh, I haven't either.
Yeah.
She had to warm up to Brian, Chef Brian. First couple times we met him, he was as cordial as Brian can be.
He was himself.
Yeah,
Brian.
he was Brian, and I was like, "That's just
Brian."
She's like, "Is he like mad or rude?" And I'm like, "No, it's just Brian.
This is Brian.
He's just a hipster.
He's just there.
He's just chilling."
Yeah.
He's just there. Whatever.
What are you talking about? He's just super nice to you.
That was true.
Yeah, Brian was just being real nice to you. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh shit.
What else is going on? What time are we at? How long have we been talking here?
37.
37. Yep.
Oh, nice.
It's 9:22.
Who did we work for, Davis? Who? Oh, we were there for that Shane Smith
Oh,
show.
Shane Smith. That's right.
Is that the tattoo cover guy?
Yeah.
I guess he was in gangs before. He has tattoos on his face and shit. And he talks very, very white, very educated, and I guess I'm just stereotyping people with tattoos on their face, but like not like a dude you would think that would have tattoos on his face, you know?
Well, and he even said it in his last long story where he's a white trash trailer park Utah guy.
Yeah, Utah.
And so he was in gangs and hang around a bunch of criminals and has all these tattoos, but you would think he was just a dude that was really into tattoos just talking to him.
Yeah, super nice dude.
What night was that? Was that Thursday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's one of those that blew up from Dry Bar, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. And he had a great
so
bit
he's
about
clean,
that.
or?
No,
No, yeah, I think they weren't drinking or anything.
No, but he didn't.
He's
like,
been
didn't
in jail.
swear, didn't.
There's quite a few Dry Bar guys that aren't actually clean. They just have clean sets.
Oh,
you know?
he talked on
yeah,
stage
you
how he
have to
got
be.
his dry bar. He said that he was working as a door guy at some club at wherever, I think it was Utah or New York or wherever he's at. And these
White
dudes showed up
guys?
in suits. I don't know. I don't remember. But some dudes showed up in suits and were like, "Hey, we're looking for someone that does comedy." He's like, "Oh, well, I do comedy." And he was just doing open mics. And they're like, "Oh, well, we're looking for someone that can do clean." And he goes, "Well, that's perfect. That's me." And then he goes, "Well, how much time do you got?" And he goes, "How much do you need?" 45 minutes. "Well, that's perfect. I got 45 minutes. He said, and he left from there and he had to go and write 45 minutes of clean material.
Damn.
And he said, so
Jesus.
he goes, so, the moral of the story is always lie to your employers during the interviews.
I feel like he was more of a story guy, though, too. His bits were just all stories, basically.
Long stories too. Like his last 25 minutes was 2 stories.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I mean, it was funny.
And he brought 2 guys that were his roommates with him, and they were okay.
Yeah, they were all right.
They were all super nice dudes. They just, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite, but it was a good show. I mean, we had maybe 200 people there, a little over 200.
Sounds about right.
So it was a good night. And I mean, Thursdays and Saturdays have been the busy nights lately. Fridays are not because of Lent, apparently.
As
That's what Sean
stated.
said. It's not.
Oh, Tyler dropped. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Just
he's
scratching.
big stretch. Knocked
Oh,
out the
yeah, stretch
internet.
it out
Blocked
there,
his
bud.
own Wi-Fi in his
Just his signal
dorm
out.
room.
I'm telling you,
This is a big son of a bitch.
I literally, my apartment, I have fast Wi-Fi and my apartment's 375 square foot. There's no bad spot in here for Wi-Fi.
Bouncing off the walls, running into each other.
That's how you get the tox out so fast, huh? Oh, look at him picking hairs off his nipple.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just being gross in my element.
Oh, no, this is great. This is great
I'll
podcast
admit,
material.
I like the live pods better.
I mean, yeah, they're better than this because we're in the same room. We can feed off each other's energy. I mean, but
Yeah.
this is for getting together at short notice or when shit doesn't work out. This works pretty good.
We don't have COVID anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, it just disappeared.
We're like the nerds that are still doing Zoom fucking comedy.
Oh, fuck.
These ones for sure to me are probably better to watch than to listen than just audio. I would think, but I don't know. I haven't done either, so
I don't know.
I don't listen or watch any of this garbage. It's the
I always
worst.
watch them. Am I the one listener that we have?
Yeah, you might be. You might be.
I listen to the ones that I'm not on usually,
Thanks, Billy.
so I can make sure I know what's going on.
Yeah, that makes sense. You catch up.
Yeah.
So I heard what podcast was I listening to? Maybe it was Krista Stefano's, and they just mentioned it. They really didn't go into it, but they were talking about politicians and that this dude, I forget what his name is. I think his name's Madison some, but he was talking about like how he revealed that there's orgies and cocaine in Washington, D.C., and they were like, yeah, no shit. And then they mentioned like, what do you think some of these guys do at the orgies? And they never really elaborated on it. But I would like to ask you guys, what do you think like a dude like Mitch McConnell? Fucking, what do you think he would be into at an orgy?
Pelosi.
Like, look at this fucking guy.
Putting it in butts without consent.
He looks like the fucking guy from have you seen Hannibal? The one where he has like the pig farm and the guy's face is all fucked up? That's what this Mitch McConnell dude looks like. This guy definitely is into butt shit.
Me
I don't-
too.
I don't think we know that.
No, like,
Who's-
yeah, getting it in his own butt for sure.
I mean, I've explored.
Yeah, we know.
I believe it's documented.
Hey, Ass Blood,
Yeah,
were you trying to share?
I did. I thought I was.
No,
And
I
there-
didn't see it.
It never came through. I thought it was just me because I had to switch to my phone.
No.
Hey guys, I got a break for a pee.
Oh yeah, you do it. This
Leave
is
your
live
camera
TV.
there.
I thought about slipping off my
Take this
pants.
with you.
Wouldn't that have been awesome? I thought about slipping off my shorts and then saying I gotta go pee and then showing you guys my ass as I walk away.
That's a Black Tony move. Guy used to call it Todd and Tyler, friends with him, skinny black guy.
Mhm.
And whenever you'd go into a urinal and he would drop his pants to his ankles like a fucking 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, like I've seen his ass so many times, and it wasn't even just like at the Funny Bone. It was when we would go out to like Monday Night Football or C92. Was that I just walk in and be like, oh, there's a black man's ass.
Yeah, I don't know, like fucking it's been 12, 15 years ago when I got a divorce. I was a wild card like that for a while where I'd just be out with my friends like College World Series or at a bar, and I'd be in like the urinals like we're packed, and I'd be in mine and I'd fucking drop my pants to my ankles and pee right there for whatever.
Like at a trough.
Yeah, oh yeah, anywhere. I just do that shit. And then I did a very destructive move a couple times where I'd be at a bar and I'd fucking drink my whiskey. Right when it was done, I'd take my whiskey glass, and I'd spike it off the ground. And it was usually the couple times I did it was a very crowded bar. And so, like, the first time I would do it, everyone would do that shit where they, like, clap like someone broke something, like, oh, yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
but no one, it was under, like, my table or right by me, so no one, like, knew where it was at. And, like, there wasn't a waitress around or whatever. And so then I just kept doing it to where, like, there's a pile of glass, like, under my feet by the end of the night. I had some angst at that point in life, and I was destructive, and I'm sorry to that place, but also fuck you guys.
Is this down at the old market?
No. You know what? One of the places doesn't exist anymore. The one where I did it the most. It was fuck. It was over on like 120th and Center, back in the corner over there. I think it was called Muldoon's, maybe, or something. Fuck. Maybe not. It had like an Irish name, but it was like
Yeah.
So that whole like plaza that's up there was like a Kmart and like a TJ Maxx and stuff, and then over hidden in the corner, like up there, was this bar that had been there forever. And the few times I did it there, I fucking had a good heart. As I was doing it there, is the guy that was the owner there would like do tons of cocaine and be rude to his waitresses and shit, or like stand on the, like a real fucking crazy dude. And that was one of the reasons I did it, because fuck that dude, right? Now he doesn't have a bar because he violated his liquor license a bunch, and you know, whatever.
Sounds like a
Things
real
happen.
stand-up guy.
People go through tough times in their lives, dudes.
And fuck that guy.
Oh, you can see that guy's butt crack.
I know.
What's he getting now?
Who knows?
Crayons and a coloring book.
You can color us a picture.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome back.
you want to hear something real nerdy I did this weekend?
For sure.
Is it coloring?
Well, somehow I went back into this rabbit hole of coin collecting.
Oh, I got a
That I
coin. I'll
did back
show
in
you.
my 20s. I don't know where that's going. Is that like your nuts?
No, I got a fucking coin, you bastard.
Want to sell it to me?
I might. We'll talk about it here in a second.
But Noel's fiance, this weekend, I was going into it, and then I got a $2 bill in change, one of the 2017 ones, and it looked like uncirculated. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And they're like, I think that's worth more than face value. And I was like, really? And I was like, I want it. So then I didn't want to crinkle it in my wallet, so like Noel's fiance carried around a $2 bill for me the whole weekend. And then the last day I almost left. She's like, oh my God, you can't forget your $2 bill. And then they're all like, oh, this fucking nerd. And I came down, I got my $2 bill. And then I flew home with it in my date book so it wouldn't crinkle. And I already ordered cases to put that $2 bill in. By the time I got home, I have a problem right now.
Have you looked up to see how much it's worth? Maybe it's
No.
like 50.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be. It's not worth shit.
Yeah.
Worth
So why are we
$2.
putting it in a case?
Yeah, I
It
don't-
looked cool.
You can go to the bank and ask them for those.
Yeah.
I went
Here's
to
20.
a-
Can I have 10 $2 bills? And
You
they'll give
make it
you
the-
like a whole bunch of years worth of $2 bills.
yeah.
Just-
My brother-in-law bought something from my wife, and the price was $2,000, and he gave her $2,000 in fucking $2 bills, dude. It was the most absurd thing I've ever seen.
Asshole.
$1,002 bills.
Oh yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy. They were like rubber band together and shit. I don't know if
would
he
like
went and
that.
asked for them or if he saved them for that long.
There's no way in hell you could save that many.
Fuck, dude. See, dude, right here. This is 20 Balboas. This is a fucking coin, dude. I even
20
got
Balboas?
papers. Yeah, it's 20 Balboas. It's Panama. I got papers. Motherfucker. I'll charge you. I'll give this to you for $1,000.
Well, I know the price of silver an ounce, you piece of shit. I'll give you $35.
This is
That's $10 over spot price.
oh
That-
no. Silver's worth more than that.
No, it's not. Silver's $25 an ounce.
This guy's a scrapper.
It's got a picture of Rocky Balboa on it.
I'm definitely gonna just hold on to this then.
Tyler,
When you
we'll have
talk a-
to. Oh, I was going to say, Tyler, we'll need to talk about coins sometime. I have a pretty big collection.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Sean's got
man,
a-
where do we start?
I get into it
Okay.
randomly.
We've gone way nerdy enough on this podcast with fishing and food and all that shit. We don't need to fucking talk about coins, all right?
No,
I mean-
Photoshop's gotta be Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh,
dude.
No
What-
way
what do
anybody's still listening to this fucking podcast.
Oh.
no,
Listen.
for sure.
Oh, Vinny, and all of your unnerdiness. what
never
what do
said
you
I
want to talk about?
I never said I wasn't a nerd, but I'm not fucking bringing it up on the fucking podcast.
Oh,
Out of
man.
all of us, when we play D&D, Vinny's the only one that knows what's going on.
Exactly. I didn't say I wasn't a fucking nerd. I just, when I am a nerd, we dedicate a whole episode to it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Oh man.
Yeah, go ice skate.
I don't do that shit. I stick my kids out on the ice. I don't do not me.
I want to go ice skating.
My daughter will teach you.
I'm okay at it.
You don't know. I don't know how to stop every time I've ever been, so I just hit
That's
the
my
deck.
problem.
I just
Turn
hit the deck.
sideways.
Can she
Yeah,
do like
I
the
do.
sliding? Does she do the stops where like shit sprays all over?
Pirouettes?
No, like hockey stops. A little
Oh.
bit, but she doesn't do that too much because it dulls her skates and she needs the edges for figure skating. But my son's getting pretty good at it.
What's that cost to sharpen blades? Is that something you gotta
Not
do a
that
lot?
much.
Obviously, if anything, it depends on how much you use it. But we we just her coach sharpened them and he charges $25.
Vinny
Oh,
says,
shit.
"Let's not talk about nerdy shit."
I got a fucking sharpener in my kitchen right now. I'll sharpen that shit for $5.
$5, huh?
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
I got a sharpener right in my fucking knife little wedge thing.
What a
What,
deal.
Sean? You can't sharpen a skate with that? You could sharpen anything with it.
I think
I don't know, man.
I don't know how to sharpen ice skates.
I don't either. They'll do it at like the ice rinks too. They just
Yeah.
don't do as good of a job with like the figure skates. But like we do Wesley's hockey skates at Grover Ice and they only charge $10.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a big stone wheel that they keep? Is that how they do it?
I don't know. They do it in the
Maybe.
back. They don't let anybody see.
They do it in the back.
Yeah.
They don't even sharpen them.
They have roller hockey in Bellevue, and I want to get into that.
I'll play that with you.
They do it on it's rollerblades.
Hell yeah, I'll
It's-
play that shit.
It'd be awesome.
I'm
Is
the
this why you
enforcer.
started rollerblading? Is this
What's
the
that?
truth? Are we finding out the truth now of why you actually started rollerblading?
No, the reason I started truly was to go the river on them to fish.
Why?
Didn't have to walk as much. You just roll there.
Yeah, because there's all
Yeah.
the trails along the river. So my thought was I'd just pack a pole and just skate to each spot.
You can't skate on dirt, bro.
That's why you
Turn
take
sideways
shoes,
and walk.
douchebag.
They make this one thing called a bike. It's pretty convenient.
They make
go
these
on
other
the
things
path.
called wheelies.
I live on the 11th floor of a small apartment. Bikes aren't possible. And I have a Toyota Yaris. How am I going to haul that shit?
You
That
chose
means
the
ride your
Yaris.
there.
What kind of rollerblades would you recommend if I was going to get into this hockey league? And I'm not going to skate a lot. I'm just going to skate enough to check guys.
I don't know what those type ones. I have a lot of money in mine. I'm the bad person to ask. You could do it way cheaper.
Wait, you have like pro fucking rollerblades?
Right now, my blades as they sit are $500.
Jesus.
Didn't you get some shit sent to you too?
Like sent to me for a gift.
Yeah. Like, didn't somebody send like TikTok and they send you like bearings or wheels or something like
They
that?
sent you and boots and an anal plug
I
and
got
something
boots,
else.
but not blade stuff.
Yeah.
But my blades I bought for $250, and then I put $200 upgraded frames on them, and then I have $150 wheels on them,
Jesus.
which is insane. I have a problem. It's not. I mean, I did none of it was necessary.
You do like hobbies.
Oh God. Yeah, I have a $300 metal detector I just bought this weekend. I took it out today.
You're going to find some fucking
Did you find
good
anything?
shit.
No, I went right before the storm, and I didn't read the book enough.
Why would you?
I was in a highly trashy area too, so it was just banging all over.
Needles and bottle
Fair.
caps and
Yeah,
You're going to find that
Ring.
gold.
rings attached to whores. I'm just ready for this podcast to be over so me and Sean can nerd out in our DMs.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about coins.
He's got his coin
didn't-
boner on.
Oh, you guys are fucking racist. You only trade American coins? That's bullshit. I'm putting my Balboas away.
I have foreign currency as well.
I used to have some. I lost my whole stash. I had like 10 to 15 ounces of silver and a whole bunch of other coins that got lost in my couch surfing days, which still pains me to this day.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. That silver's worth like $300.
So now I'm rebuilding my collection.
Well, all
Can I
right.
I'll talk coins with you guys.
Are you a coin roll hunter, Sean?
A what?
Have you heard of coin roll hunting?
Oh, I saw that one time and I went and did it and I was just like, eh.
The
I was
banks look at you like you're an R word.
Like right now, all I've been doing like over the last 3-4 years is pennies. So like Indian heads and wheat cents and stuff like that.
That you go by, or you pick them through your.
A little bit of both. Like I went down to there's a coin guy down on 13th Street. Right. I bought a like a 20-pound bag of wheat cents to go through them.
Other people know that guy is the loose cigarette guy.
No,
By guy, do you mean a fountain that you go and steal the money out of?
He just wishes, you monster.
he actually has a store down there. It's just a block down from the pawn shop or whatever those people, the auctioneers down there.
Is
Near
he
the
called coin
Bohemian?
guy?
I don't remember what it was called.
I might
All
have
right.
to go to that guy.
I
You're right near him.
hang on. Oh, Never mind. I thought I was gonna have to let the dog out.
I think Walsh was playing with his dick during that story.
You guys don't want to nerd out, but you guys aren't coming up with anything cool and jockey to talk about.
Yeah.
Cool and jockey.
This is a jock podcast. For
Oh,
shit's
man.
sakes.
Jock rock.
Jock guys.
Because when we talk about sports, then only Davis and I pay attention.
True. I try to talk about a little bit of sandwiches a lot. I like that.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Yeah, ghosts.
Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh yeah, I do talk about that. I was the first to talk about that. Now they make whole TV shows. I watched the TV show. Otters couldn't even watch it. He gets scared. He said he's seen demons when he was a kid or something. I don't think that's true, but that's what he says. On the TV show, they have a guy that they literally call his name is Dragon. He's like the head of security at Skinwalker Ranch.
That is true.
I fucking hate that guy. I'll fight him live on YouTube.
We'll get the stream set up.
Okay, let's do it. I got a race soon first.
And we got to go harass Ty Ingram at the
Kobe Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could use a good steak dinner that guy makes me.
We need to get that shit figured out.
When we had him on, we talked about well done steaks, and my dad fucking must have listened. He texted me. He's like, "Hey, you watch your mouth. I love my steak with ketchup and well done." I was like, "You're disgusting."
Wrong.
That's just blasphemy to a steak.
Yeah, that's not right.
I think that's just I don't know.
Davis?
What?
I won't say anything more. This isn't going to go anywhere. But from what you told me this morning by text message, that matches up absolutely correctly about your childhood. Spot on brand.
Yeah, it's not funny to everybody else because they don't know.
And it's gotta stay that way.
I come from a crazy Southern background. They definitely like well done steaks, you guys. You shouldn't have brought that up because now I just want to tell the stories, but I probably shouldn't. My dad listens to this.
Well, we've been going for an hour 3. We can always
We should probably shut her
wrap
down
it
then,
up.
huh?
Yeah. We got some stories to tell and some coins to jerk off on, and
The next episode will be better.
the next 4 episodes should be awesome.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we should have some pretty some surprises
some
for you
good ones
guys
lined
coming.
up.
Yep.
Most definitely.
We were talking about the upcoming lineup, and I said that's like a fucking dream set of podcasts right there.
Right.
You know, and to get them so, back to back like that, so close, I would have been happy to get those spaced out throughout the year, but to get them so close together, it's gonna be killer.
It's gonna be fun.
Well, and we'll be a couple weeks ahead too with Easter coming and everything. That'll be good. We've always wanted to do that to where we can take a little bit of a break here and there.
And when we can still record and still just be ahead.
Right. Just be ahead. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So it'll be good, you guys. If you listen to this whole thing, congratulations to you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Email us at doorguyspod@yahoo.com. And thanks for listening.
We didn't have any new ones. I checked this morning, so
Yeah, just my baseball subscription.
saw that.
Guys, that's where I send emails I don't want my wife to know about.
So don't ratchet out is what you're saying when I see those emails.
Oh, fuck, she's gonna probably hear this.
Oh, shit.
I won't give her the password. Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks for
All
listening,
See you,
guys.
everybody.
All right.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.